What's going on there? Better go to you bet. Just coming over here in a freezing cold morning. Let me tell you, it is so cold out right now. I just wanted to run this article by y'all. I said I would, and I'm going to do my best to read it, although I'm just not the best reader when my eyes start jumbling on such small print like this, but I will do my best. This article was written by Emily Hemstock from Miami County Journal, and I'm very appreciative of her. There is a few things that could be corrected in here, but again, I think she did a wonderful job. So I'm going to go ahead and try my best to read it to you all. When most people think of pets, a dog, a cat usually comes to mind. However, according to Fitz Family Constrictors, snakes can be some of the best pets in the market. Fitz Family Constrictors, located at South 229 Railroad Street, Stevenson, specializes in breeding ball pythons that originate from West Africa. Jason Fitzpatrick, owner and operator of Fitz Family Constrictors, shared what when people most think of snakes, they consider them mean, scary, and can only think of the potential bite. However, this is seldom the case for ball pythons, which is very true. Ball pythons get their name because of their nature to ball up, also true. If they're scared or even mad, they ball up. Not always, but a lot of them do. They're not striking at you and aren't the type to bite you. Now, I did let her know, as I believe it's in this article, that I have been bitten before and that they can bite you. It's just they tend not to, out of the snakes you normally get in the pet trade. Alright, so where am I? They'd rather hide their heads and tuck themselves away so they don't hurt themselves, which is very true. This is one reason why they make great pets, said Fitzpatrick. The ball python is one of the most popular snakes on the market. Daily care for snakes include keeping room temperatures at 82 degrees. Now, that's my breeding temperatures, what I keep my room at, so that's not clarified in this article, but that's okay. Fresh water, checking the cleanliness of the snakes, and providing food when needed. It's pretty easy to care for a ball python. It doesn't take a lot of product, however, they do need attention, said Fitzpatrick, which they do. Your snake should have a little bit of attention. If they're living in these bins non-stop all the time, you should really try and spend a little time with them, as much as you can anyway. The more you have, the harder it is, but I seem to figure out how to do it, so I'm sure everybody else can too. Ball pythons usually eat once a week, but they can go up to a year without eating, which is very true, said Fitzpatrick. They're actually a great pet to have because you can go on vacation with them. Now, not necessarily with them, without having to worry, I should say. You can't leave your dog or cat at home for a week, but with a snake, you actually can, which is very true. I have people that come and change the water every other day, but you could get away with not having to do that if you have a nice clean water source. They're not aggressive snakes, which they're really not. The only bite I've taken in 20 years from ball python is from hatchlings, which is also very true. Fitzpatrick's first introduction to snakes was as a Boy Scout growing up in Florida in the spring at scout camp. When snakes were found in the bathrooms, he was the only scout who would remove the reptiles, which is very, very, very true. I've always been interested since I was a kid, just like a lot of other little boys running around the woods catching snakes. That's really never changed, said Fitzpatrick, as he explained how his love for reptiles followed his career. I started working for a seawall company where I was supposed to be building concrete docks, but I didn't. But I spent my days wrangling rattlesnakes, alligators, and other different critters so workers could work, which is also true. Fitzpatrick enjoys giving educational presentations, including showing snakes. Here's my cat, yay, at JWL State Park. Hey, Punky, what are you doing? You had to be in the video? Oh, man. Including showing snakes at JWL State Park. Through the Fitzpatrick family breeds snakes in Stevenson, the national... Can you stop it? Clientele is reached through various social medias, including YouTube channel Going Youper. Go subscribe if you haven't already. Instagram Going Youper. Also, check us out. And Facebook. Love to have you. Purchase snakes and shipping, however, due to the nature of Youper weather, there are certain times of the year shipping is impossible, which is very true. Fitzpatrick snakes vary in prices from $100 to $8,000. Now, that is was taken a little bit out of context, but also true. I do have snakes that I could put together and produce close to an $8,000 snake. I choose not to breed those. I'm not going to talk what that is, but I've actually sold one of those makers already, and yeah. So anyway, The Fitz Family Constrictors is is a supporter of the samjeffersfoundation.org, which I truly am, and you always can go check them out and donate a couple dollars for childhood cancer research. Really, really awesome place. The Fitzpatrick family moved to the area in 2014 from Port Charlotte. I'm very lucky to have the family I do. We've been together 22 years. Fitzpatrick dedicates all to his wife Gloria. I wouldn't be here without her. I dedicate this to her. Breeding ball pythons is a little bit abstract, but really rewarding. It's a way to create art and spread awareness about reptiles, said Fitzpatrick. We definitely welcome the community to come and learn more about snakes. I love to educate people about snakes, said Fitzpatrick, which is very, very true. This might even go on to another page and I didn't realize it. Or maybe not, I'm not really sure. But cool little picture of two of my boys and myself, and there's me with Lola. I think it was a pretty awesome article, and I'm very grateful and thankful. There's a few little things that could have been corrected, but like I said, no big deal. And I have people come by the shop every day. I'm over there, somebody will stop by, and that's really awesome. Matter of fact, last clutch I cut, a lady just happened to be walking by and said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, come on in. I'm actually going to show you what I'm doing," because I was just about to cut a clutch. So I do have a video of that somewhere. I just don't know if it came out very well. And it was the first time she ever got to see something like that. She was an older lady, and it was really, really awesome. And she asked, "Hey, can I please bring my grandkids here? I would love this." And of course, I said yes. So yeah, this is really awesome, and I think things like this really do help the community. And if you get a chance to do something like this, I say do it. You know, even though there's a few corrections in here, I just think it's amazing, and I really thank Emily Hemstock for writing this article. That's really awesome. So there it is, everybody. That's the article, and you can kind of pause it through and read it yourself if you like. It's up to you. But yeah, it was really fun, and I really think that things like this do help the reptile community. So please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, let you know I upload a video, and as always, I love each and every one of you. See me, bye.